Hi everyone, my name is Dailin C. Rabor, 19 years of age, currently studying at University of Southeastern Philippines at Barrio Obrero campus. Now, let me present to you what is market economy talks about.
Throughout history, every society has faced the fundamental economic problem of deciding what to produce and for whom in a world of limited resources. Yet, for many, the fundamental principles and mechanism of alternative is a market economy. What is market economy? A market economy is a type of economic system where supply and demand regulates the economy rather than the government intervention. A system in which the trading and exchange of goods and services and information takes place in a free market. A market economy may therefore also be known as a free market economy, since free markets are governed by the law of supply and demand. The market itself will determine the price of goods and services, and this information will be made available to our participants. For example, if you have planned to invest in a market, you have right or you can decide on your own which goods to produce and what quantity. And consumers and businesses can decide of what they want to purchase and what price. Aside from that, in market economy, almost everything is owned by individuals and private businesses, not by the government. In mainstream economics, the exchange of goods and services with or without money is a transaction. In mainstream, the concept of a market economy is any structures that allow buyers and sellers to exchange any type of goods and services and information. While in economics, market that runs under laissez-faire policies, as I said earlier, laissez-faire policies is called free market. It is free from the government in the sense the government makes no attempt to intervene through taxes, subsidize, minimum wages, price setting, and etc. Now let's proceed the advantage of market economy. The first one is bigger market. Bigger market is to develop a growth strategy that uses segmentation, targeting, and positioning to sell current product to new customers. The second one is better and varied goods. They produce good quality of goods and services that consumers want. Better investment opportunities that are flying under the radar of mainstream financial analysis. They are investment ideas could make you rich, protect your wealth, or both. Now let's proceed to characteristic of market economy. First one is private property. Labor resources, natural resources, capital resources, and the goods and services produced in the economy are largely owned by private individuals and private institutions rather than by government. This private ownership, combined with the freedom to negotiate legally binding contracts, permits people with very broad limits to obtain and use resources as they choose. The second one is freedom of enterprise and choice. Private entrepreneurs are free to obtain and organize resources in the production of goods and services and to sell them in markets of their choices. Consumers are at the liberty to buy that collection of goods and services that best satisfy their economic wants. For example, the workers are free to seek any job for any they are qualified. The third one is motive of self-interest. The invisible hand that is the driving force in a market economy is each individual's promoting his or her self-interest. For example, the consumers aim to get the greatest satisfaction from their budgets. Workers want the highest possible wages and salaries, and owners of property resources attempt to get the highest possible prices from the rent and sale of their resources. And the fourth one is competition. Economic rivalry means that buyers and sellers are free to enter or leave any market and that there are buyers and sellers. Acting independently in the marketplace, it is competition, not government regulation, that diffuses economic power and limits the potential abuse of that power by one economic unit against another as each attempts to further its own self-interest. And the fifth one is a system of market and prices. Market are the basic coordinating mechanism in our type of economy. Not central planning by the government, a market brings buyers and sellers of a particular good and services into contact with one another. And the last one is limited government. A competitive market economy promotes the efficient use of resources. As a self-regulating and self-adjusting economy, no significant economic role of government is necessary. However, a number of limitations and undesirable outcomes associated with the market system result in an active but limited economic role of government. Now let's proceed to goals of market economy. The first one is efficiency. Efficiency is a quality of producing the desired result of the maximum effect with the minimum effort. The next one is growth. Growth is to anchor process or growing economy. And the third one is freedom. Freedom is to negotiate legally binding contracts permit people to obtain. And the last one is variety. Variety is to produce good variety of goods and services. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you.